Hello Sagittarius and welcome to your reading. Thank you for joining me. It's really lovely to have you here. So don't forget, this is for you if you are Sagittarius Sun, Moon or Rising. If you like to cross watch, then please by all means hop onto your other placements. It's a general reading, so just take from it what you would like and leave behind what you don't. This is not for a specific month, it's a timeless reading. I'm going to start doing my readings like that now so that you can just pop on to them whenever they pop up and they're relevant for you at that current time. What else? I think that's it. Apart from, I'm going to use these light seer cards, tarot cards, to find your general energy, your general theme of this month, Sagittarius. And then we're going to start with the Rider-Waite deck to delve a little bit deeper into your past, present and future energy. And then we'll go back to these to get some help, advice, guidance on how best to manage the next few weeks. So, shall we begin? One more little shuffle for good luck. Right, we have the King of Cups. We have the Five of Swords. And we have the Strength card. So, King of Cups, he is very centred. He's very grounded. He's not letting any outside dramas shake him. So I think this month, this is something you've either got to aspire to, got to work on or focus on, or hopefully it might just come naturally. So it's just staying calm when everything else might be a bit chaotic around you, just staying centred and just not letting things shake your inner world. We've got the Five of Swords there, and the Five of Swords can be a card of battling with other people, having challenges and disagreements with others. But it can also mean that there's something maybe that's been said. You may have had a disagreement with others and you're holding on to it a little bit. So either of those, I think, could work, but there's, some sort of disagreement during the month. And then we've got Strength. And that is, obviously, speaks for itself of having strength. It's more inner strength. And it can also speak of taking control of your inner critic. So having the strength to override that inner chatter, that inner noise that we all have, or most of us have. There are actually people that don't get it, which is like, I'm so jealous because my inner critic is on the go constantly. But of finding ourselves in a space where we can sort of drown out that chatter and feel more grounded and more centred. So I think keeping your feet firmly on the ground this month, Sagittarius, is in order. Let's have a look. So we'll have 3 cards for our recent past energy. So we've got the Hanged Man, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, and we've got the Ace of Pentacles. I'll show them you again in a minute. And then as a clarifier, we've got the Ten of Swords, we have the Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So in your recent past, you have begun to see things in a different way. We've got the Hanged Man, he's hanging upside down. He's been hanging there for a good old time, waiting for enlightenment. So I think, you have been patient, I think, as well, about letting things unfold in their own natural way. And now you're starting to see things in a whole different way, from a whole different viewpoint, from a whole different perspective. And you are being celebrated for that because we've got the Victory card. And the Victory card is simply that you are being recognised and celebrated for your wins, for the things that you're doing well in the world. So, and I think in this case it is because you're beginning to see things from a different perspective. The people around you are actually beginning to notice you. It's beginning to, maybe you're being quite vocal about this whole new way of looking at things, this whole new view. And people are beginning to notice what you are saying. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. And we've got the Nine of Cups. So the Ten of Pentacles, it's about having everything that you need right now. So everything, whether it is good health that you've been working on, that you've been building. It's about building that, getting to a point where you put put effort in and time in, and now you've finally got everything that you need. So better health, better wealth, better material situation. So you may well have been, you know, in a position where you've needed a new camera and a new laptop to do your business, and then that's come to you now. So you know, or you may well have been putting some time and effort into getting fitter, and now you're feeling the benefits because you've got better health and you're feeling in a much better place. Whatever it is, for again, different for everybody, you have got all of those tens, all of those pentacles, and so you're in a better position. You know, you've got what you need right now. And under that card, we've got the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups can be the wish card, it can be the hopes and dreams card, but it can actually just be the card of being really happy with how things are going, how things are progressing. And I think for you that is what it is. You know, well, you are working towards your hopes, dreams, you know, because you're beginning to get everything that you need, and you know, you're feeling really contented and really happy about the way that's going. Obviously, this is recent past, so this is hopefully how you've been feeling in your recent past. Then we've got the Ace of Pentacles, and we have got the Queen of Swords. So the Ace of Pentacles is a little seedling of possibility of you creating something really fantastic, something that's going to bring you abundance and bring you all the pentacles that you'll need in the future. So, you know, at the moment you have everything that you need, and maybe you're beginning to create something and to nurture something else into life that's going to give you that ongoing stability, and it's going to need your time, effort and energy putting into it to help it to grow. Because, you know, if a little seedling, we put a little seedling into the ground, we need to love it, water it, take care of it, protect it from the sun, protect it from the frost, in order for it to come through the ground and flourish. And that's the same with this pentacle. You may be given an opportunity of something, but you've got to put the time and effort into it, otherwise it's not going to grow or not going to do anything. We've got the Queen of Swords there underneath that, and the Queen of Swords, obviously she's the smartest queen in the pack. She's very knowledgeable about things, and she also is, you know, she's beginning to see the truth as it really is. So it may well be that, you know, she's helping you to find clarity about what you need to do to grow this pentacle, or she's bringing you the knowledge that you need to grow the pentacle. So let's have a little bit of a look at our current energy. So just a quick look at recent past. Beginning to see things from a different perspective is getting you noticed in some way. You're being celebrated for your ability to see things from a different perspective, and then that's following with having everything that you need in this current moment in order to move forwards. And just being really contented and happy with how things are going. And I think because of that, it's opened up the opportunity for you to build on something. So it may well be that you've been offered a new role at work. It may be that you have been offered a new way of feeling healthier, a new fitness regime. It may well be that you have been given a little amount of money to set up a new business. But you're going to need some knowledge, some time, some energy you've got to put into that to move it forwards for you. Looking up to that King of Cups, being grounded. Being grounded and not getting dragged into dramas during the month. I think it may well be that you are having to make sure you do that in this recent past, because although things are looking quite good, but you maybe that you need to feel grounded, not letting your successes go to your head because of this Hanged Man and this Six of Wands, you know, being celebrated, having all eyes on you. Just keeping your feet firmly on the ground and not getting carried away with any victory, any celebrations, or anybody's talking you up too much. Just keeping grounded and keeping your head down and moving forwards. Excuse me, hiccup in. Right, Sagittarius, let's have a little bit of a look at your current energy. We've got the Five of Wands throwing itself out there for you. Okay, right. We've got the Five of Wands, we've got the Tower card, we've got the Two of Pentacles. Then we've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Chariot. Okay, so current energy. Five of Wands is about conflict. It's about conflict of some description, whether that's inner conflict, conflict on the outside, but it's something that's stopping you from moving forwards towards the things that make you happy. Or it's stopping you, it's a little bit of a blockage, and it will be shifted, but you just need to work through it. We've got and figure it out, basically. We've got the Queen of Pentacles underneath that card. So we've got this Five of Wands, and then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, she's a very positive energy. She's very high vibrational. She draws all the wealth and pentacles towards her. So again, pentacles, it can be health, wealth stuff. And so she may be having this, you may be having this inner conflict. Sorry, I'm just drawing up to this Five of Swords because this can be interior conflict as well, but a little bit more serious. But anyway, we'll just focus on this at the moment. We've got the Five of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is she makes very smart financial decisions. So I've just got the word quandary in my head. It's one of my favourite words. And I think you're in a bit of a quandary. You're in a bit of a conflict, a little bit of a quandary, because you want to move forward in a really smart way. You want to be able to draw all those potential pentacles towards you, but I think you're feeling a little bit conflicted at the moment, and you're in a bit of a quandary about what you need to do to best move forwards. We've got that again, that Five of Swords. That Five of Swords is generally about disagreements with people. It could be arguments, upset, and holding on to those. And I think, you know, maybe there is an energy of that going around in your current your current moment. Maybe you've had some disagreement with somebody about how you want to move forwards, and you know it's playing on your mind, basically, because that's, you know, the nature of the Five of Swords. It's playing on your mind. You're struggling to put it down and let it go, and it's holding you back. But I think you need to let it go, because it's creating some inner conflict within you, and then that's stopping you, you know, it's stopping you from moving forwards in the way that you need to be. Or the universe may sweep in and take away those, whatever's going on with you and your conflict, and you're holding on to things, because we've got the Tower card. We've got the Tower card in this central placement, and the Tower card is generally when the universe sweeps in to take away something. So it can be something physical, it can be something like a job, a relationship, a home, it can be a situation, and the universe just comes in and it's out of your control. Something happens, and then you're left with a blank canvas in order to rebuild, or a blank foundation in order to rebuild the whatever it is in a better way. So I think something unexpected is going to be happening, or is happening in your current energy. Something that you, like I say, is just come from nowhere. But it is positive, because it's shoving that Wheel of Fortune, it's putting some momentum in it, and it's shoving it round, and so that you're able to move into a better place, into a more positive energy. The cycle's changed, and if you may have been stuck in this negative sort of cycle that you've been struggling to battle against, things are starting to move. The cogs of the wheel being greased by that Tower incident, and things are starting to move forwards. And it may well be that you're starting to, you know, because of that, the conflict and the disagreements and the situation, the quandary that you've been in about something, it's just taken out the game now. It's irrelevant because whatever it is that's surrounding that situation has been taken away and it's not relevant anymore. So you can then move on and get yourself into this higher vibration and start thinking in a more positive way, moving forwards. So after this the Tower situation, we've got the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, and we've got the Chariot below it. So the Two of Pentacles generally speaks of balancing, of juggling. So because something has been taken away, some situation has shifted and moved on, and you're starting again from fresh, you may find that you're having to balance and juggle things. So maybe that you're juggling your time, maybe that you're juggling your money, but you're trying to find balance of some description. But again, it's for your benefit, because it's the situation that's happened is aligning you with where you need to be, with your destiny. Sometimes things need to happen that don't feel that pleasant, situations need to happen that don't feel that pleasant, in order for us to get rerouted onto the path that we should be on. And it can feel difficult, it can feel challenging at the time. It may, we may be finding ourselves juggling a lot of stuff around, but you're heading towards your destiny. See the card there, he's on his chariot, the canopy above the chariot is filled with stars, he's got stars on his crown, and so he's connected to his higher self. And that connection with his higher self is going to lead him in the direction that he needs to be. So he knows that, he's on the right path and he's heading towards his destiny. The chariot is en route to his destiny. You just have to keep your focus, to not let any of the lower vibrational energies come in and drag you down, the fears, the worries, the grief, the whatever, and to stay on track, just to keep your eye on the prize and to just keep moving forward, following your intuition, knowing that your higher self will lead you if you listen to it. So let's find some future energy cards for you, Sagittarius. Excuse me. I think you're in for quite an interesting month, Sagittarius. I'd love to know if it resonates with you. Don't forget, you can give me a thumbs up, you can write me a comment, you can subscribe, which would be amazing, because I would love to have you part of my growing community. Really make me happy, and that would mean that you get to keep up with any of your readings. It also means that I get to grow my channel, so it's a winner. Okay, let's find some future energy. We have the Death card, new beginnings. The World card, new cycle. And the Empress, fertility, creativity. So clarifying, Page of Cups. Swords, I've done it again. And the Ten of Swords. So you are heading for some brand new beginnings. The energy is undeniable. You are having a brand new start, but it's a positive one. It's a blessing in disguise. Whatever's happened that might not feel so great, it's happened for a good reason, because you're going to end up being where you need to be. So we've got the Death card here, our first card in our future energy, and that is the signal for a brand new beginning. The King is dead, a new dawn's upon us, and it's, things are going to be different from here on in. So yeah, a brand new start, a brand new beginning. So we've got the Page of Cups underneath that. And the Page of Cups, he leads from his heart. He's got an open heart. He's got a good heart. He's very kind. He often brings us messages as well. So maybe, you're getting an open-hearted, warm message of, with love behind it, of how this new beginning is going to be beneficial for you. But yeah, there's a definite new start happening for you in this future energy, Sagittarius, which is really exciting. We've got the World card there, and the World is the last card of the Major Arcana. And with the world, we've worked through every single other card in the major arcana, and from each card, each situation, each experience, we've learnt and we've gained knowledge, we've gained wisdom along the way. And now that cycle's finished, the cycle's closed, we had the death card, we're setting off onto a new beginning. And that new beginning is going to be great because you've got all the knowledge, all the wisdom, everything that you've learnt and the last cycle of your life, and now you're taking it in and onwards into the next cycle. And that's, you know, that's only going to be helpful, isn't it? Because we need as much knowledge, as much wisdom as we can possibly get at any time. So with that world, we've got the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords generally speaks of resting, resetting, recalibrating, rejuvenating ourselves. And I think you may have had a stressful time with this current energy and obviously the ending of something of some sorts. And so resting your mind is going to be imperative if you want to have the energy to move forwards in the way that I know that you're going to want to. So I think with this new cycle coming, it's going to put you in a place where you're going to need to just rest and maybe connect with your intuition rather than using your mind all the time. So maybe doing things like going out in nature and just finding time to meditate, exercising, going to the gym or getting on your yoga mat. Just doing the things that disconnect your brain, and you're just able then to lead and connect with that, your divineness, your intuition, the inside of you that's just screaming to be heard, but we are always too busy to listen. So I think it's going to be important for you. And again, that can come back down. We've had this strength card here about quieting our inner critic, quieting our mind, and having the strength to do that. And so I think that's very much what's going to be necessary, is you going to put some time and effort into just taking your mind out the game and just resting, rebuilding your strength, and getting ready for the new beginning that's awaiting you. We've got the Empress card here, and she is very nurturing, she's very caring, she's very compassionate, she's very creative and fertile. She brings new life and breathes new life into things. And so she's a really great card to be sort of ending on. She's the last part of our future energy. And so she is bringing you some compassion, love, hopefully for yourself as well as others. And, you know, she's bringing you the energy of creativity, of fertility, of, you know, beginning something new, because you are beginning something new. You've had that death card, that new, the world card, new cycle, and you're heading into a whole new phase. And we've got underneath her, we've got that Ten of Swords, and so that's the ending of something. Again, there's a new dawn coming, a lighter, brighter way of being. The old way may have been quite dark and quite not fitting, not in alignment with you anymore. And so as tough as it may feel to have that ending brought upon you, because the Ten of Sword endings are often brought to us by somebody else, it's a blessing. He's got the symbol of the blessing here. Blessing in disguise. So you've got the ability to create something new, to be the phoenix out of the flame, that lovely Empress energy of fertility, of growth, new little seedlings, new beginnings of some description in a really creative and good way, positive way. So I think you're in for a very interesting few weeks, Sagittarius, if I'm being completely honest. And it's going to be challenging at times, but, oh, wrong cards, I'm shuffling. It's going to be challenging at times, but it's going to be worth it in the end, because you are heading towards the light. You are heading towards positivity, your destiny, all the things that have been awaiting for you, if you so wish. Because obviously the tarot, it's you know, it's an energy. If you choose to work with the energy, then this is where you could be going. But we all have our own free will, don't we? I've dropped a card. I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to take that. Oh, we've got the Tower. Another Tower. So a bit of help and advice for moving through the next few weeks. The Tower card. embrace the change. The Tower is always sent to help us. It's not, you know, a really negative card, as a lot of people fear. You know, could be quite fearful of it. The Tower moments I can think of in my life have always felt really difficult at the time, maybe for the day or a couple of days, and then you actually start feeling a sense of relief that, oh, that's been cleared out the way. Where to now? And something better comes in to replace it. So have an open heart. We've got the Five of Cups there as our centre current energy sort of help and advice. The Five of Cups can speak of feeling gratitude for the things that you have, not focusing on the negative things that you perceive to have lost, but focusing on the positive things that you've still got going for you, and just taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture. So that's really great advice when things feel tricky, is just to take that step back, feel gratitude for the things that you've got going on in your life. So last card's just thrown itself out there while I was chatting. Six of Pentacles. Don't know whether we had one of those in here. No. Six of Pentacles is about balance, about finding balance, about giving and taking in equal measures, about not overgiving, not overtaking. And that fits in with many scenarios, with relationships, with time, with work, with health. And so I think good advice for this month for you, Sagittarius, is obviously just to be open to change, the Tower. Focus on what you do have, not what you've not got, and keep everything in balance. Don't overgive, don't overtake. Just keep that balance and that going nicely. Let that flow of energy just go the way that it needs to. So I hope that's been helpful. Again, I'd love to know if it resonates with you. Please feel free to press that subscribe button if you would like to keep up with my readings. And in the meantime, have a great few weeks. Have a great day. Take care, and I'll see you very, very soon.